Good afternoon. Welcome to my daily Facebook Live message. Before I get started, let me start by introducing myself. In case you didn't already know who I am or what I'm about, my name is Barry Selby. I am a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert, helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. And I'm also a passionate champion for the divine feminine. And if you haven't seen these broadcasts before, I do this every day. Messages from the masculine to inspire the feminine heart has now been going for well over a year. And for the last 9 months, at least, 8 months? 8 months maybe. I've done every day. So these are daily broadcasts, and today's is number 273. I'm keeping track, just so I know where I am. And today's topic is another one of these, how do you say this? Annoying ones for me. Excuse me, so just turn it slightly. Sorry, I'm just getting my tripod to align better so I don't feel like I'm tilting. So, today's topic is one that basically has been bugging me, and I saw a post today in one of my groups that I'm part of, a coaching group, and it was on the topic, and not related to this actually, but about the idea about what is the best colour to wear when you're doing pictures for your dating profile. And it bugged me because it inspired me to think about this thing about the numbers game. And how much people put their hopes on a game of numbers in the sense, and I'll explain what that means in a moment, rather than getting focused on something else. Now, I'm giving you very vague things, so let me just jump right in and get to the point. First of all, there is a mindset. That's probably a good way of putting it. A mindset out there which is from many, many, many coaches, matchmakers, dating experts, hookup artists. There's a wide gamut of people in this arena, this industry, which I'm part of, who think that the more you get out and explore and experience dates, the better off you're going to be and the more likely you're going to be to find a date. I should say, find true romance. That's probably more accurate. And this is where I get really miffed. I'm being polite. The numbers game, first of all, is a masculine mindset because it's a hunting thing. I talked about the hunting technique for the masculine and feminine yesterday. I think I talked about this more recently. And about this topic about where we are as men driven to go out and go hunting, finding, seeking out what we want. When women do that, they're in the masculine, which is not the way to be in healthy relationships. And I did talk about that yesterday. The numbers game means that you just go out on date after 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 date until you're exhausted or until you find the right one, whichever comes first. I'm being sarcastic, as you probably can tell. But it's kind of that mindset. It's not about judicious, intentional dating. Now, I'm a big fan of that, which I'll talk more about in a moment. So this conversation I was watching in this group, which if they watch my broadcast, they may not like me talking about this, about what's the best colour to wear when you're putting in pictures on a dating profile. And the common colours that kept coming up, the common colours that kept coming up, there's a lot of "k" sounds in there, were red and pink. Now, this is for the women. I mean, for the men, it might be a whole other conversation. But the thing is, yes, it's good to have the right colours in your pictures of what you're wearing for your dating profile so you can be noticed. But I sincerely hope there's more to it than that, for your sake. Just because it doesn't make sense otherwise. It's really just ridiculous. The numbers game is a time waster. If you're basically someone's looking for the real deal relationship. Okay, let me back up a second. If you just want to go out and meet people and make some dates and stuff, oh, great. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear, Diana. Rewind, get my thoughts going. So, if you're just seeking to go out on dates and maybe get laid, then the numbers game works, because you'll meet somebody eventually who you'll sleep with or you'll have a nice time with. But if you're looking for a real relationship, for a real romance, and that's the work I'm focused on. I'm not a dating coach. Never going to call myself that. Because I'm not helping you get on dates. What I'm helping you do is attract an amazing relationship. The numbers game doesn't work for that. Because the numbers game, first of all, just uses up time the one benefit, let me give you this, one caveat. One benefit of the numbers game is if you're really nervous about going on dates, the numbers game gets you more comfortable. If you use it for that purpose only, then it works. Then it can be useful. But otherwise, I have a big miffed, that was the word I used, miffed, about the numbers game. Because it's a technique that's taught by so many people, and I won't teach it. Never will, never have, never going to. And this is part of my explanation of why. For those who don't know my work, I work with women. My calling, my work is why I talk about being a passionate champion of the divine feminine, being a relationship attraction expert for strong, successful women, finding balance in love, life, and business. That's what I said at the beginning. It's my 11-second pitch to explain what I'm about. Thank you. Exactly, Elle. Casting a wide net is desperate. Yes. That's another way of putting it. Thank you. So, my work is helping women attract to major relationships. The key word, attract. If you've heard it just swing by as I said that phrase. And for many women, they've been trained because of the way the dating system, and is a system in some ways, it's been set up to act like the man. To swipe, 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 click on ones and see what happens. I was talking with a client yesterday about how she should go about attracting a man or connecting with a man. And I keep referring back to this again and again because it seems to make sense, is that I'm still looking to what the ideal way of doing this is going to be, is creating a modern version of the dropping of the handkerchief, which women used to do back in Victorian times, back in England, and I guess in the Wild West back in America. It was something that women could do as a way to go to a man to go, excuse me, I'm interested. And then he has to do the work to pursue and check her, and what's we're looking for? Court her, that's the word. So, yes, you ladies have the ability to do the initiation, but you let the man do the work to be the hunter. This is the way that I know it works. I mean, it's what worked for many generations, for millennia even. So that is more specific, more singular than the numbers game. And when I work with my clients, the biggest thing I want to get them clear about, one, besides the fact I'm helping them heal their hearts first, because many women, as many men do, but they tend to hide it better, many women have wounded hearts from past hurt in relationship. So before you go on dates, and I talked about this before, you would, I hate these words, it serves you best to take care of yourself first before you go on dates. Let's be clear. When you are then looking to go and attract the amazing relationship, again, keyword being attract amazing relationship, my work is to help you get clear on the vision. Not only the vision, but the vision, if that makes sense. Not just what you can see and picture in your mind, but what feels aligned to your heart. What inspires you and fuels your desire to live life in a positive way. Because a relationship, ideally, is going to be additive to your life. It's going to make you feel, otherwise, why bother? If you just want a relationship just to have kids, there are other ways of doing that, and that's not necessarily my strength. Because most of my clients, in fact, are usually past the point of wanting to have kids. They're usually in their 40s and up, and they're really working on life partnership. Twin flame, perhaps. Soulmates, I don't talk about that language. It's more about life partnership where women and everyone's attracted to a man that can be with them in honouring them and honouring who they really are. At least that's what my clients want. That's what I want to help my clients get. So the vision piece is a big part of that. How do you get clear about what you really want? And then and I also do a lot more work with taking that vision, which is sort of two-dimensional, and putting it into 3 dimensions and then into 4 dimensions. If you want to find out about that, reach out to me. I'll tell you more about that in a private conversation. So basically, it's not just 2, 3, but it's 4 dimensions. And the main thing is that the vision becomes alive. And when that vision becomes alive, you don't need to go on 1,800 dates to find somebody. You could be walking into the coffee shop rather, or to the grocery store, or going to the gym, or volunteering with the homeless. You live your life, and that attractive energy you've generated will become like I was going to say heat-seeking missile. No, not quite. But a homing device in a way. It's going to have your awareness be unaware of anything except that focused intention. So when you meet somebody who is in alignment for that vision that's vibrating inside of you, that powerful state of being you're creating, you'll feel it and you'll know it, and that will lean you to the place of dropping the handkerchief, energetically speaking. You'll lean into that connection, and if you're really aligned with your truth, as much as we don't feel stuff as men, he will feel it and he will respond. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm not going to go much further because I don't want to give you the whole. I'm going to give you all my secrets, but but be clear about this. If you just want to go out on dates and have fun and maybe get laid a few times, ladies, I know that's not what I recommend, but you might want to do that. Then the numbers game works fine, but I'm not a fan of it. As I said in the title, the numbers game for me doesn't work because my work is helping my clients attract the amazing relationship that they desired all their lives. And for that, it's one person you want. So let's get clear on that one person first. You may go on a few dates after that, but you'll be more refined and more honing in on what you really truly want. That is the power of the intention, vision, and the work I do with my clients. Or you can just do the numbers game. It's your choice. I think I've just made that point very clear. All right. I'm not sure there's any more points on this one. But thank you for the feedback, by the way, and thanks for participating. And if you know anybody who should watch this, who may be on the fence or is doing the numbers game and they're not getting what they want, please share it with them. Now, again, this topic is spun towards the ladies. For men, the numbers game is kind of the way they do things, and it may not, I don't think it's the best way either for men, but for some men it's easier. So that's what they're going to do. So if there's any women out there that should see this because perhaps they need a better way of attracting what they really want in love and life, please share it with them. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can definitely put stuff in the comments. I'll answer them after I sign off. And if you want more information about how I work with clients to attract amazing love, amazing relationships, message me over social media, or you can go to my website, which is barryselby.com, and you click on Let's Chat, which will give you a little form to fill out, and we set up time to talk. I've had a few talks this week, and it's been really fun, actually. Really enjoying serving the ladies to get what they want. I think that's it. The rest of these broadcasts, this is number 273 in ongoing series, live on my business page on Facebook, which is barryselby.author, as well as on my YouTube channel, which is Barry Selby, and the playlist is Messages from the Masculine, and also on the video blog page of my website, which is barryselby.com. If you have any questions about love and relationships, you can find your answers amongst all those broadcasts, all 273, or you can just send a message to me and I can get back to you. I invite you, as always, to take care of yourself. It's not somebody else's job to take care of you, actually. It's your job to take care of yourself. They can add to it. But if you're waiting for someone to show up in a shiny suit and a big white horse to save you and make you feel better, you may wait forever. This is not Cinderella. There's a much better way of doing it. And that's my work with you. Take care of yourselves, honor yourself, respect yourself, and then you can attract an amazing relationship. And I'm back in tomorrow with more insights, tips, and perhaps some entertainment in my Facebook Live about love and relationships. Take care. I'll see you then tomorrow.